Hey everybody, it's Stefan Carlson again with Carlson Projects. I want to introduce you to Andrew Potter. He is one of our lead carpenters here at Carlson Projects. And standing in front of one of these shaker style doors that he's going to be standing up. And I wanted to ask him a couple questions about what he likes about working at Carlson Projects. And one of those is, what's your favorite project that we've done so far?
Probably one of the best ones we ever did was the addition out at Young's for the vet who was disabled, and we set up his place for full access so that for him and his family, so he could be taken care of. And that was just kind of one of the most meaningful jobs we've ever done. Yeah, it just meant a lot to his family. I mean, we've run into them around town, and since then, and I mean, they're always just very thankful about it. So that's been encouraging for that.
But yeah, that's Andrew, and you'll get to follow him around a little bit and see kind of what he does here.
14th, the sheetrockers are finishing up, so we gotta start painting, and then we'll get the doors in, which is what we're picking up today. And then just flooring and setting cabinets, shooting trim on. Should be pretty smooth sailing from here on out. All the hard stuff's done, all the framing's done. So you guys have gel stain like that we can use on a fiberglass door and we can match it. Good to know. That's what I was needing to know. About how long does that take? A couple days or? Oh, okay. All right. Yep, that's what I was needing to know. Bye bye.
Might as well while we're here.
I don't know, it's just been sitting there a long time. 84 Lumber's my favorite coffee shop, you know. That's where I go to relax. Stefan the man legend himself. Should we give him a love tap? Well, we just got these solid oak doors in, and it's usually best to give it a little bit of a sand over just to make sure that the stain is even on it. Sometimes if they're not perfectly smooth, the stain doesn't uptake the same and you end up with splotchy marks, and it looks ugly. Nobody likes splotchy marks all over their doors, so sometimes it's best to just give it a little sand over before we're ready to stain it.
Just light sandy.
Alright, so this kind of stain, just a general kind of a wiping stain we got from our good friends down at Sherwin-Williams. With a lighter color like this, I usually like to start just by ragging it on. Some people brush it on and work it in. I'll do that a lot of times with darker colors, but I usually just go straight with a rag.
for something light like this. Since this is the first time I'm doing it, I'm just kind of testing out and seeing how it's going to look. And you could lay it on pretty thick, but you just got to make sure that you rub it in really good. If you don't rub it in enough, you can get some pretty kind of dull spots where the grain doesn't come out nice and clear and bright. It just ends up looking kind of flat and dull, and nobody likes that. Maybe somebody likes that. It's kind of a pain staying indoors like this when they're in the jam, but taking them out of the jam, a lot of times you can kind of compromise the integrity of the door, whether you're stripping out screw holes in the hinges or bending the jam up. Sometimes it's better just to leave it in and work around it best you can.
You've worked at a few places.
Mm-hmm.
When you came to work for us here, what has set us apart from working at somewhere else? I mean, why would you decide to work for us instead of someone else?
I think the company motto kind of says it all, family matters. Yeah, that's just been displayed well with our customers, but also just for employees. I mean, family's always a priority. If something's going on, you're kind of the first to ask if you can help or anything like that, and that's always just been a really central priority, which there's no other company that I've worked for that's ever been that way.
There's a strange thing about him, as you can see he's eating an apple. He has a crazy diet that everybody makes fun of him for, and Dave calls his tea hippie tea because he brews his own tea.
It's healing properties every day.
Yeah. So explain how you prepare your meals per week. Like, what does that consist of?
Usually it's just meat and vegetables. So I just buy the biggest pot roast I can find and cook it for a long time. And I buy all the fresh vegetables and I just put them all in my lunchbox and I eat about 10 pounds of it.
He's the cleanest eater of anybody here. You saw Austin and his donut eating habits and his Red Bull drinking habits.
Donuts are poison.
You won't see that with this guy.
Can't eat the donuts, no matter how much they tempt me at night. It's always an adventure.